Everybody, Dave here. I have another update video for you on my M1 Finance account. I've made quite a few changes in this account since I've had it. I used to have $20,000 in this account, and I transferred $10,000 of that out to my TD Ameritrade account because of some of the issues that I did not like about M1 Finance. Because TD Ameritrade went commission free, I decided to transfer $10,000 out of this account into TD Ameritrade. So let's go ahead and do an update on my M1 Finance account because I made quite a few changes to the portfolio. So basically what we're looking at on this picture here is what the M1 Finance portfolio looked like just a few days ago. All right, and I was slowly dollar cost averaging. If you looked at my last update, which is basically when I opened the account, I put $20,000 in there. And these are the Vanguard ETFs that I got into, all right? So this is the VTI, which is the total stock market. I got the REIT, high dividend VYM, the emerging markets, the total international, and then I got the bond market there, all right? And you can look at the percentages over here and everything. So that's what the portfolio looked like just literally a few days ago. I've made quite a few changes since then. So let's go ahead and take a look at what my portfolio looks like now. Okay, so we're logged into my M1 Finance portfolio here. This still has all the Vanguards in it. All right, now it has all of the 11 sectors, including the total international, the emerging markets, and the bond. All right, and I'm going to tell you the reasons why I made these changes. All right, I got $10,000 in this account. I think I have $700 left to invest up here, and I'm going to slowly be adding to this account and building it out. And then you may ask, why did I transfer that $10,000 out to begin with? Well, I transferred that $10,000 out because TD Ameritrade went commission free, and I figured, it would help me out in that account more than it would in this account because I had $10,000 just sitting there. And it wasn't helping me out in this account because I don't want to basically put that $10,000 all on at one time. I want a dollar cost average. So I will be adding this account every single month, but that $10,000 will be more useful in my TD Ameritrade account. So let's talk about the reasons why that I broke the VTI out, all right, which is the total stock market index from Vanguard, into the individual sectors. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the VTI here. Here's the VTI Vanguard Index, or ETF I should say, and it has basically 10 sectors listed here, and it has the percentage of the overall diversification for that ETF. All right, now it's missing the REIT portion. Right, so you only have 10 here. It's missing the REIT, which would make up the 11 sectors. You can also see that technology is 20% of the overall makeup of the VTI, and the next largest one is financials at 19.8%. All right, financials got hit pretty hard this year, so that's probably why it's at 20% now. And here's the rest of the breakdown as well, and it all should equal up to 100%. All right, so and looks at the largest holdings and all that stuff as well. So let's go back and look at my M1 Finance account here. And what I did basically is I broke down the VTI into all the individual 11 sectors, and I came up with a percentage that was based off of their percentage listed on their website. They had 20% listed for tech. I have 15%. All right, and they had financials at almost 20%, and I have it at 12. So what I ended up doing is I modified the percentages here to the best I could, and I had to take some of the percentages out so I could fill in the bonds, the emerging markets, international, and the REITs. All right. So, and then somebody might ask, why did I even bother doing this when the VTI is really just a one-stop shop? And I completely agree with that. I love VTI, don't get me wrong, but I am a control freak, and I want to have more control over the individual sectors because sectors, different times of the cycle, more sectors do better than others, right? And I can sell off some individual sectors and move percentages around or rebalance and move things around into the decliners, take some winners off and move into decliners and whatnot. And that is the main thinking behind this. I am just a control freak, so this may not fit everybody. You know, in general, most people probably should just stick with a VTI. It's a one-stop shop. The expense ratio is super cheap. It's like 0.03% on the total index, ETF index, the VTI, all right? So most of these are 0.1, okay? So then the expense ratio is gonna be higher. That is the con of doing what I'm doing here. I probably may have to do another video with with maybe a $500,000 or $1 million portfolio examples with just VTI, and then the other sectors, basically my old portfolio that I had in here compared to this portfolio, and actually see what the expenses would be compared to that one. I'd say it's going to be about 2 times as much as the other portfolio. But I don't know for a fact, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a video on that coming up hopefully soon. But it should be interesting to see how that works out. But that is my main thinking behind why I broke that VTI out in individual sectors, just so I can have better control over the decliners and the gainers, and hopefully just ultimately get more out of the account than just totally going into VTI. So it looks like they also added more trading windows, so that's kind of cool. Oh, that's M1 Plus. All right, well, we're still stuck to the one trading window if you're not in the Plus account. So that is the thinking behind that. Let's go ahead and end this video. If you have any questions about this portfolio at all, if you have any questions about my selections on percentages, go ahead and leave me a comment below. Hope everybody had a good week, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Thanks for watching.